But first, I'm going to tell you what's going on behind the counter. Wegovy, the injectable weight loss counterpart to Ozempic, has been approved for reducing risk of cardiovascular death, heart attack, and stroke in adults with cardiovascular disease and either overweight or obesity. This makes it the first of the GLP-1 agonists to be approved for something other than diabetes or obesity, and gives doctors even more options in deciding how to help patients with these life-threatening conditions. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean that it's likely to become cheaper, easier to get approved by insurance, or even more widely available. The GLP-1 agonists have become the biggest story in pharmaceuticals in years, and if you want to know more about those, you can go listen to episodes 45 and 44 of this podcast, 44 and 45, because that's what those were completely about, dedicated completely to those. Also, we've talked before about the potential for artificial intelligence use in medicine, and now we are starting to see some of those hopes come to fruition. Prostate cancer affects about 1 in 8 men at some point in their lifetimes. Researchers in England have discovered something huge about the disease. There are actually 2 distinct types of prostate cancer. Scientists at Oxford, the University of Manchester, the University of East Anglia, and the Institute of Cancer Research in London made this discovery by using artificial intelligence to analyze data from tumor samples of 159 different patients. The AI analyzed the complete genomic sequence of the tumors and were able to isolate the way the tumors would develop over time, ultimately forming 2 distinct disease types, or evotypes. Prostate cancer, while responsible for a large number of cancer deaths in men, is more often a cancer that men die with than from. Being able to identify which type of cancer patients have and allow them to avoid unnecessary side effects of treatment, like incontinence and impotence, is a big deal. One researcher said, quote, "These results could be the beginning of us being able to take the same divide and conquer approach to prostate cancer that has worked for other diseases such as breast cancer," unquote. All of this was possible because of recent advancements in the abilities of artificial intelligence. So really excited to see that stuff starting to crank out some practical, useful results other than writing people's term papers for them.
Yeah, those are 2 big ones.
The research, not the term papers.
Correct.
Right. Okay. All right.